Noam Chomsky doubles down his previous call for the state to segregate the unvaccinated from society. How do we get there? Wait, are we about to get a based Chomsky take? A based Chomsky take? Holy shit.
About folks having the freedom to separate if they don't want to abide by these vaccine mandates. What would that look like on a practical level? Does that mean that folks need to just stay home and have like groceries delivered to them? Does it mean like separated communities of folks who are unvaccinated, or just how do you think this would practically play out?
Same way as with people who say that I don't want to accept traffic rules. I suppose there were people who said it's an attack on my liberty to make me stop at a red light. It's government overreach. We don't want the state to have that power over my private life. Well, such people they should have the decency to remove themselves from the community. If they refuse to do that, then measures have to be taken to safeguard the community from them. Then comes the practical question that you ask, how can we get food to them? Well, that's actually their problem.
What a based fucking answer, dude. Oh, God, what an unbelievably Herculean Chad answer. Isn't this, like, really off? Nah, we already locked people up for murdering. With the state the world is in right now, you're lucky we're not arresting people for not getting vaccinated, okay? Yeah, that sounds like a them problem thing. Listen, it's a global pandemic. People need to get vaccinated to stop the global pandemic. As long as they keep not getting vaccinated, thousands of people are going to die. All right? That's all we got. Sorry. But it's the state's problem to feed people in jail. Can you imagine a world where all the unvaccinated have been, like, exiled to Cuck Island, you know? And they're not getting any food, so they're actually committing crimes on Cuck Island in order to get arrested so that they can be sent to prison where they're at least guaranteed 3 meals a day. What a Chad fucking response. I get, every time we have one of these big issues, I get more off-pill, dude. Holy shit. I do maintain, I don't think it's fundamentally authoritarian, because I genuinely believe that if you remain unvaccinated without a really good medical reason, you're breaking the social contract and you're violating the freedoms of other people. I do believe that, yeah. So yeah. Weren't you against the minimum wage being linked to vaccination? You mean like, no, it was unemployment benefits. I think that I want an expansion. I think that under current systems of unemployment benefits, if you get laid off because you haven't get vaccinated, you're not entitled to them. But I do want better unemployment benefits, like, generally, so. Yeah, anyway. Oh, wait, I didn't even see this, dude. Holy shit. This came from Max Blumenthal, the Gray Zone cucks. Okay, yeah, they're not gonna like this. All of the Jimmy Dore sphere of the internet, they're all like anti-vax. Because it's like the easiest way to, like, culture war virtue signal while appealing to right-wingers without actually outwardly adopting any explicitly right-leaning talking points. What about the kids of anti-vax parents? Should they be separated too? I mean, you're asking the hard truths. I mean, I guess if they got separated, then it would be up to the state to take care of those kids, right? In reality, this is not going to happen. But, like, in terms of, like, severe crackdowns on the unvaccinated, Look, I mean, do you want the pandemic to last forever? Like, that's an honest question. Like, that can happen. You realize that, right? It's not impossible that the pandemic could last forever. That's not an impossible thing. That's entirely 100% a thing that could absolutely happen. How long did the bubonic plague last? It, like, came back and returned stuff, but it was hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. And that was in a time with no global travel, and it was much more deadly than COVID is, which means that there's less time to, it's more likely to kill, more symptoms that allow you to separate. It's very easy. It could very, very well be the case that COVID is just going to keep happening over and over and over forever. And eventually people will treat it, like the way they treat the flu, basically. Except the flu is seasonal, nowhere near as deadly, and has a much lower rate of infection. And COVID, well, is worse in all those categories. But yeah, it could just be like a permanent thing, just forever, yeah. Of course, it doesn't have to remain a permanent thing. We could fix it. And the first step to doing that, by the way, human rights crimes tribunal for all the large media and political figures who have engaged in COVID and vaccine denialism. Absolutely. Right out the bat. Absolutely. Get them up there. I want to see them up there at the gallows. Not for violence, of course. I just want that to be the aesthetic of the trial. I want the judge to be wearing one of those black cowls, you know, with like a big double-sided axe while reading out like statutes and shit. Let him up there. It is hilarious, though, all the people who are feigning like outrage at the pharmaceutical billionaires making money off COVID when they don't give a fuck. You know? Like, all these people, these conservatives, they're like, this is all a grift. The pharmaceutical CEOs have made billionaires. Oh, so you want to, like, regulate and tax them? Oh, no, no. No. No, 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 no. No, I just want to complain about them because they're tangential to another culture war issue I pretend to care about. They don't actually fucking care. They don't fucking care.